Greetings, family. One love. Welcome back to my channel. Now, if you've seen any Bollywood films, you know that they are full of a lot of lively entertainment. They have some nice rhythms and beats and harmonies. They have these elaborate singing and dancing routines. They just generally very entertaining, right? But what we were not aware of is the dark secret of Bollywood, which I will attempt to reveal right here on my channel. Okay, now I'm I'm referring to an article that I just came across on CNN.com, but it's an article entitled "Why Does Bollywood Use the Offensive Practice of Brownface in Movies?" All right. Now, what is brownface? Okay. Now, to summarize and to not make this video too lengthy, brownface is the Indian equivalent of blackface. Okay. Now, in the American context, there were always, also in the American and the British context, in the plays and films industry, whenever they wanted to represent a person who was of African descent, they would let a white actor put on black makeup or brown makeup to portray this individual. All right, and one such reference is the African soldier from um, a Shakespearean production whose name was Othello. All right, family. But if you consider, blackface has always been the byproduct of racism in a society in which black people were like the underclass. Okay, well, if you remember my previous video from last year, I think I did a little brief expose of the Indian caste system, which is their social hierarchy. All right, their social hierarchy is predicated on the color of your skin. All right, so if you have a darker complexion, you have the worst jobs. If you have a lighter complexion, you have the best jobs. All right, and many people, according to the caste system, they believe that your dark complexion is because of negative karma, and they believe that the light complexion is because of positive karma. All right, and so against this backdrop, I made the discovery of this article in which they were highlighting that many actors and actresses in Bollywood films who appear to be black are not actually black. They actually have paint and makeup that is put on their face and skin so that they will appear to be darker. All right. And many people are saying that this is how many of the darker skinned actresses and actors are being marginalized and are being oppressed. And it seems like it is in keeping with the caste system that has been taking place in India for hundreds of years. Okay, and so we need to stop this practice, even if it means boycotting some of these Bollywood films that, and I'm speaking to people who watch Bollywood films, because they might not be quite as popular in every demographic, but I believe that we can still make an impact on this offensive practice. Because what it really means is people actually are placing darker skinned individuals on the bottom of the social order and social totem pole, and it is being entrenched because there's even a film. I think they spoke about a film in this article. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. They actually did a film about discrimination, right? And the concept of the film was that this person was being discriminated because of the on the basis of their dark complexion. Okay, and so let me quote from the article. For example, the popular 2019 film Bala featured the story of a woman who suffered discrimination on the basis of her skin tone. The woman was played by famed actress Bhumi Pednekar, who had her skin darkened in order to play the role. The movie was slammed by some Indian media outlets, commentators, and on social media. So basically, they let a light skinned person put on dark skin paint to play a person who was being discriminated for being black. All right. And so, in order to make the film, they continued the practice of marginalizing dark skinned individuals and used a person who was of a lighter complexion. And so, no, it's not the black conscious community obsessed We are not obsession. We don't. We are not obsessed with um, race issues. We're not obsessed with class issues. We just happen to have these things taking place consistently. All right. So it's not an obsession. We are not creating these dynamics. These dynamics exist, and they come from older systems of inequality, and for the most part, people of African descent, right, are being marginalized for our African ancestry. Family, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all these dynamics. Let me know your thoughts. One love.